y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. What it do? How you living? How you live? What's happening? Appreciate y'all for joining the player. I am Willie Williams. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday. Well, not the midday. It's the nightly news show. Thank y'all for showing up and about to show out. That's what's up. Columbus, Ohio. The 614 is in the building. Pastor say love you. Say ready for the nightly news. Appreciate you for being around here. Say the Bronx, New York is in this big city. What poppin', Pastor? Look at these 30 minutes of fire. Man, wet and wild Wednesday nightly news. That's what's up. Say, hey, Sugar and Chad say we is back in this thing. The is in the building. Carolina's up in the house. 334. The gun Monkey Town is up in here. Say, hey, Sugar, the 912 Savannah, Georgia's up in the house. Oakland is in the building. You say, let's get to this one. Let's get this one off for the nightly news from Compton. Preach, Pastor. That's what's up. Appreciate y'all for joining play out here. Remember, y'all share. Subscribe. Like. Get these likes up. Do a player solid. I gotta ask y'all a question. Don't y'all hate when people, like, you can, like, be in, like, a conversation with somebody and then they say, well, if I'm gonna be honest, then, you know. Or when they say, can I speak honestly? Or can I speak frank? Or can I be frank? Frank mean honest, in case y'all don't know when people use that term. Frank is meaning honest out here in these streets. I hate when people do that right there because then it makes you think, so before we got to this point, is you telling me that you was lying? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you telling me? If you got to ask me, can you be honest, then that lets me know that before you ask me that you were actually lying. I don't know. Listen, I thought about it. I was seeing some stuff, and I just be listening to people talk sometimes, and I'd be like, we just really don't think about the things that we be out here saying. We just used to saying stuff without anybody checking us, well, we don't want to use the term checking because people get offended by being checked. Hell, even when you tell somebody, even when you is correcting somebody because we don't like to be corrected, that's offensive too. I don't understand. But it's strange to me because we all have went to school, or the majority of us has went to school to where the teachers correct us. We all been around mama and daddy them, if you got a daddy, you know what I'm saying, aunties and uncles, shit like that, people in the community and stuff. We get corrected or checked. Shout out to Anna Zette for the $2 cash app. I appreciate that right there. I was just thinking because when you watch people online and you is trying to correct them, they really do get offended. See, but not a player like me, as y'all know, I be saying, well, damn it, correct me if I'm wrong. A lot of you all over time has been correcting me, telling me I was wrong here, and you point out the right stuff that I need to know. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be a teacher if you're not a good student. Yeah. You say when you talk too much, you be lying. You know what I'm saying? The 502 Louisville, Kentucky is in the building. What's happening? Columbus, Ohio, the 614 is in the building. Thank you for being around here. That's what's up. You say YouTube failing again. You mean to tell me that they're not sending out them notifications? I don't know what's wrong with these doggone peoples. When it's strange to me because YouTube is being ran by the AIs and stuff like that. So if the AIs is running, hell, maybe if I speak to the AIs, then maybe they'll go on and change up what they're doing. So listen, message to AIs. Can you please right now, AI, computer, whoever, y'all, please send out the notifications right now. So I should get 5,000 new people coming on in right now. If the AI is listening to a player, go ahead on and send out what you need to send out. It's ran by computers and it's still not computing. You know what I'm saying? And damn it, the math ain't mathing. Damn it. Y'all say computers are better than humans, but damn it, you all don't even want to send out what need to be sent out. You say YouTube hadn't hurt me. Oh, man, so they listening. They listening. Thank you, YouTube, for listening to a player. Y'all got to send out these doggone notifications. It is not fair. It is not fair, and I feel like this is messing with my mental. It is messing with my mental, and I may need to call one of them numbers. What is the one? The 988 or hell. Because it is messing with my mental, I may need to call the 211 number. Oh, in case y'all don't know what the 211 number is, that is when you sick of your damn children and you just don't want to be a parent no more. You can just call the number and they'll holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Come on around there. I'm guessing pick the children up or ask you to go on and drop the child off. But remember, if you ain't got no monkey, you cannot take care of your children or you cannot parent your children anymore, but you still gonna have to pay for them goddamn children out here. Nah, if you got a monkey, you can get them churning up and don't got to worry about nothing financially. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's just what it is. You say they're trying to oppress you. Well, I feel like a slave. I feel like a slave out here. Hell, this should be. Let's see. Hold on. Can people be sued? Can the companies be sued if they are oppressing a player? Shouldn't it be like racist or something like that to where they is not promoting and or pushing a player out here in these streets? Can you sue the company? Thank you for the blessing. Oh, I just thought about this right here. Well, I thought about it some years ago, but now I'm just gonna repeat it. Do y'all why do we tell people bless you when we sneeze and stuff? Have y'all ever really just thought about it? Why do we say that? I don't know. Maybe it's something behind that. See. I don't know everything, so that's why I can ask y'all for the things that I don't know, and hopefully somebody can give me the correct answer and or your opinion on it. Say convince the right lawyer and you can sue for anything. You right about that right there. You right about that right there. Damn it, I feel like I am oppressed and or maybe because I'm not using the right pronouns or something like that. I don't know, but I am a darker hue player and my ancestors went through slavery and all that stuff. I got PTSD. I am it's messing with my mental that my work is not being pushed out like everyone else's. Well, not everybody else's, but a whole bunch of people's work is being pushed out. I have no idea why this is not happening. I really don't understand. You say, Willie, I suffer from bipolar and it makes me very depressed. You know what I'm saying? Damn it. And you're right. If I get the right lawyer, I may need to call Ben Crump. Damn it, they being racist out here in these streets. I don't be wanting to just use the term racist and stuff because we have watered down the term racist. But this is my first time using racist. And I think if it's my first time, then it's not going to water racist word, like the racist word, down. I don't believe that right there. Sneezing is the closest one. Sneezing is the closest one can come to a heart attack without actually having a heart attack. Oh, really? I ain't even much know that. Because you messing up my atmosphere with your nose juice. Damn. You say as beating, so bless you, trigger finger itch. Damn. That's what's up. I am bothering people. It say it makes your heart rate and blood pressure drop very low. Really? I never know. You see how we get smart out here in these streets? You see how we get smart? When you don't know something, ask. The best thing that you can ever do is ask a question. And to ask why. That's a beautiful question. Sneezing is pushing the devil out your body. Laugh out loud. That's what's up. That's what's up. He said, we say bless you because your heart stops each time. Really? I honestly never knew that right there. That's what's up. Heart just keep on ticking. That's a doggone shame. Listen, Emmett, them numbers low. Them numbers low. I am continuously talking because I'm waiting to see the numbers do what it's supposed to do before we go on to get into this right here. You say, Willie, say it for the 2 times. Say, Willie, say it for the 2 times. That's what's up. Listen, give yourselves a pat on the back because y'all done made it to 100 by 13. We is a little late. But okay, we just got to deal with what we got. Say you can crack a rib or pop an eye out from sneezing. That's deep. I really didn't know that right there. Jeez. I got to hold it together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, let's go ahead and get into a little something out here in these streets. We got a former, I think, damn it, it's a former somebody, a former teacher. Y'all know when we talking about the teachers, we got us one. Oh, we got us one out here in these streets. Listen. I'm going to ask y'all another question. Y'all notice after we done caught another teacher soliciting and fang-dangling with the minors, that they tend to title these stories as former teachers? Why they don't never, well, not never, but why a lot of times they say former teacher? Why not when we just catching them that they are actually teachers? Because they can't really be a former unless they have been fired, right? You can't fire a teacher immediately until they go through the proven innocent, proven guilty thing, right? But for some reason, they be calling these folks former and they have not been, let's say, prosecuted. You may get the charge, but you're not prosecuted yet. You have not been found guilty, and they be saying former. I don't get it. It was just a thought. But then we got a former teacher who have sexually abused a youngin'. Here we go. A former teacher at an Orlando Christian school is facing charges including sexual activity with a 16 or 17-year-old by a school authority figure after being accused of having an inappropriate relationship with a student for years. Oh, so they was in a relationship at a Christian school. Lord, where was you at when this baby was dangling the youth? Shout out to Saucy for the $2 cash app. Say we got a $2 challenge. Say much love, Pastor, in the chat. Appreciate that right there. Oh, I just had a thought before we even continue. No. Let it continue. Go ahead. Is now suing Harriet Sugg along with the First Academy and the First Baptist Church of Orlando. Western's Haley Crumble Home sifted through arrests and court documents to find out what allegedly happened.
The victim alleges some of the abuse took place in this very school. She came forward to police in 2022 when she was in her 20s.
Did she say she?
In September of 2014, Harriet Sugg spoke with students about overcoming childhood sexual abuse and same-sex attraction, according to an arrest warrant. The victim said she had a similar experience and began speaking with Sugg as a sort of mentor.
So she did exactly what she was supposed to do. And in return, you have a teacher who violated her in the worst possible way.
Andrea Lewis is representing the
You have a teacher who violated her in the worst possible way. Got it. Go ahead.
Former student in a civil lawsuit filed earlier this month.
The case is about not only the abuses she suffered as a result of what happened to her, but also the long-term damage that has caused to her.
The victim alleges Sugg groomed her before the relationship turned sexual. Then in 2016, the victim says the school started to get concerned about the relationship, according to the arrest warrant. It says the school questioned Sugg about the relationship in April of 2016. Sugg was fired in May of that year. The lawsuit also accuses...
So that's why she's the former. All right, got it. Go ahead.
...the school of not reporting what they knew or suspected was happening. First Baptist Church of Orlando and First Academy shared a statement with us, saying in part they are deeply saddened to address the allegations of sexual abuse.
Shout out to Keisha for the $2 cash app. Say, hey, Willie, challenge accepted. I appreciate that right there.
And saying we take these allegations with the utmost seriousness and want to assure our community that we are committed to the safety, well-being, and spiritual development of our students.
Spiritual.
While the lawsuit lists monetary damages they're seeking.
This case is about an awful lot more than that. And I can tell you from talking to my client, her concern, her number one concern is ensuring that this never happens to another young person, another student again.
We posted the full statement from the church and the school on WESH.com. We did reach out to the office for the attorney representing Sugg in the criminal case, but did not hear back by news time. In Orlando, Haley Crumblehome, WESH 2.
In Orlando, I know exactly where that church is at. Back it up just a smidget, though. So what I was going to say is, this happened at a Christian school. And I was like, Lord, where was you at? And then I had a thought, and I was like, well, hell, maybe the Lord don't look at this as being wrong. According to the ages, right. Because according to the book, as a female, you're a woman once your period come on. I don't know when you become a man in the Bible. I do not remember that right there because somebody give me that type of information that I need right now. But maybe God don't look at it as wrong. Although it do say, follow the laws of the land. You got to respect the laws of the land or something like that right there. I don't forgot it verbatim, but it do say that. But God's law trumps state law. Or county law, or country law, right? Or the world's law, because the world's law would typically fall under Satan's law. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to put it together. I don't know.
The victim said she had a similar experience and began speaking with Sugg as a sort of mentor.
So she did exactly what she was supposed to do. And in return, you have a teacher who violated her in the worst possible way.
In the worst way. Shout out to I Make 60 Look Good Shirley for the $2 cash app. Say, did someone say challenge? Say, hey, family, what it do? Hope everything is good and well with you, Shirley. We ain't seen you in a few days, something like that. I hope everything is going good with you, though. For real, for real. Say, read your Bible at home.
Andrea Lewis is representing the former student in a civil lawsuit filed earlier this month.
So the student filed a civil lawsuit. Civil means money, in case y'all really don't understand that. Civil means money. It seems that these people who have been abused and violated and or raped, like I just said just the other day, a lot of them, they wouldn't even be pushing so hard to hold somebody responsible because there's no money involved. So this student is going after that paper. Go ahead.
The case is about not only the abuses she suffered as a result of what happened to her, but also the long-term damage that has caused to her.
The victim alleged.
So they was in a relationship for years. Long-term damage of a relationship, because she was in a relationship, and I get it twisted. They said for years. God.
Sugg groomed her before the relationship turned sexual.
Groomed her before the relationship turned sexual.
Then in 2016, the victim says the school started to get concerned about the relationship, according to the arrest warrant. It says the school questioned Sugg about the relationship in April of 2016. Sugg was fired in May of that year. The lawsuit also accuses the school of not reporting what they knew or suspected was happening.
Oh, all right. So that is a lawsuit right there. Bam, got it. They did not report what they knew, and got it.
First Baptist Church of Orlando and First Academy shared a statement with us, saying in part they are deeply saddened to address the allegations of sexual abuse, and saying we take these allegations with the utmost seriousness and want to assure our community that we are committed to the safety, well-being, and spiritual development of our students.
That can't be true. If they did not report what they knew and or what they were suspicious of to the rightful people, which is us, law enforcement, then you can't come out with a statement. We take these allegations with the utmost seriousness and want to assure our community that we are committed to the safety, well-being, and spiritual development of our students. Now can they? Just saying. Just a question. Man.
While the lawsuit lists monetary damages they're seeking.
This case is about an awful lot more than that. And I can tell you from talking to my client, her concern, her number one concern is ensuring that this never happens to another young person, another student again.
So that's the number one concern. Shout out to Jermaine for the $2 cash. I appreciate that right there. My question would be, well, when did this become her number one concern? See, females like to play too much for me. The females like to play too much for me, and I do understand that a lot of people do not have the thoughts that I have, and I do get it. A lot of y'all still put females on pedestals and they princesses and all that fly shit. They don't care about other people. But her main concern is that this don't happen to somebody else. Did they not tell us that she's 20? Now. She's 29. This happened back in 16. If it happened in 16, y'all was in a relationship. Bitch, if you 20. 3 and then 4, that's 7 years. 7 years ago, they was in a relationship. So 7 minus, or 20 minus 7, or 7 minus 20. How much is that? That's 13. That's 13. So she was 13 back in 16. She was 13 back in 16, and the relationship happened for years. So she was like 10, 11, 12, 13. 10, 11, 12, 13. We can get years, probably like 2. So she was about 11. And like I stated the other day, I can understand you 11, 12. I understand because you're being groomed and you just at that age. I get it. I really ain't tripping on that right there. But now you can't come out here and say, and I hear you say that now you care whether it happened to other people or not. At 20. This all came about in 16 to where she was 13. Yeah, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 7 years. Now you care whether it happens to other people. I don't understand. He said at 16, you can go to court and end parent-child relationship. Facts. He said if the school ain't doing nothing, is there more than one student relationship, one teacher-student relationship? I can believe so. Because it seemed to me that this Christian school is acting like them other people's type schools. The one to where the people, they fandangle with the minors and then they just get shipped to other churches and stuff like that right now, or other schools. I know good as hell well you Christians ain't doing this right here. Y'all is hiding stuff. I guess because y'all ain't want to have to pay up. You say funny, not funny. You say you never hear about sexual abuse in a Muslim school. The repercussions are different. Facts. I'm in agreement with that right there. My only part is the lawyer said that she's saying
her concern, her number one concern, is ensuring that this never happens to another young person, another student again.
Y'all play too much. Y'all go through this trauma, and y'all have this drama for years and sometimes decades after decades after decades, and then y'all want to come up and say, I care about other women. Shout out to SCM for the $2 cash app. Say challenge accepted. I appreciate that right there. Show enough do, show enough do. He said they're virgins, right? Well, if you really think a woman on woman, so it's kind of technically unless she was scrapping on and stuff like that right there. You know, then it's a problem. He said, do Muslim schools allow cameras or videos? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Y'all, I just listen. And this is why it makes it so hard for me like to talk to people and or to watch the news and watch TV shows and stuff like that, because I'll be like, that don't make no sense. You know. He said the mother was extorting the teacher. That's a possibility. We don't know. But it could happen. Moving right along. Oh, man, we have such a sad story. I'm glad that you all is here to join the player. Let's go to Cincinnati. Real quick. An 11-year-old has been killed and 5 injured. Mass shooting. Cincinnati. I just saw this about 3 hours ago, if I'm not mistaken. But I didn't see this in the news cycle. Like the major news, I haven't saw it. Hell, they still talking about Trump. But I still have not seen it in the major news. 3 hours ago, I didn't. It's a mass shooting. And typically when we don't see things in like the major news cycle, that lets me know that typically this was black folk. Typically, damn it, if it was our lighter hue brother, this shit would have been everywhere. It would have been everywhere. It would have been front page and all that fly stuff right there. But I don't see it out here in these streets. But let's go ahead on and jump into what had done transpired with a 11-year-old being killed in the community and 5 injured.
Begin tonight with the community and a city grappling with the issue of not only gun violence, but children losing their lives to that gun violence. Thanks so much for being with us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Tanya O'Rourke.
And I'm Craig McKee. An 11-year-old gunned down in a barrage of bullets in the West End. There are 5 others shot, 4 of them children. No solutions, no suspects, only frustration and grief for so many involved tonight. Tanya, you're out at CPD headquarters and on top of this story for us tonight.
You say I call it pegging when fake meat is inserted in the hole. That's what's up. Listen, I just thought about this too. Cincinnati is in Ohio. Shout out to Ohio for passing recreational marijuana.
Thank you, Craig. I am. And police are on day 3 of the search for the person or people behind Friday's mass shooting. So
y'all understand this happened on Friday. I'm just seeing this shit today. And it's not mainstream.
I've been out here in the West End all day visiting the shooting scene, the memorial for those victims. And I also talked with Chief Teresa Thigi about the efforts to find these suspects. She says they've been working at this day and night. Investigators tell us 22 shots were fired from a dark sedan into a crowd of adults and children who were playing near Bent Drive in the West End. Now, those bullets hit and killed 11-year-old Dominic Davis. The other shot, a 12-year-old boy, a 13-year-old boy, 2 15-year-olds, and a 53-year-old woman. Police have not said which person is still hospitalized, but the police chief told me it is a boy who is in serious condition. Now, the family of 11-year-old Dominic were strong enough to and courageous enough, I should say, to be at Sunday's news conference with city leaders. As Chief Thigi went over the case, the family held hands, feeling the indescribable heartache of losing a child, especially in such a violent way. Dominic's father, Isaac Davis, spoke to the community about the violence that took the life of his son. Here's what he had to say.
You got a daddy.
When would it stop? Would this ever stop?
No.
Like, how many people have to bury their kids, their babies, their loved ones?
A lot.
Like, look at his mother. Look at me. I mean, you're not gonna realize it until someone happen to your family until it happens to you.
Facts.
I'm just asking anybody that know anything to come forward, please. Just please come forward. We're begging. I don't know what else to say, but just please come forward.
What's up?
Please come forward. So I talked to the police chief about that father's comments. She hopes, because they are his words, that they'll reach the conscience of someone who knows who pulled the trigger.
You know, there is some...
You say, is this poor parenting? We pointed out around here at the Willie Williams Showcase, you knew around here. He had no tears in his eye. Hell, we talk about the women all the time with no tears in their eyes. Dad ain't had no tears in his eyes. Although I do be saying, damn it, we cried in the car. But then I also said, damn it, when your loved one done passed, it's all right to cry on camera. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to men.
Buddy in this city who knows something about Friday night's incident, and they are keeping it to themselves.
Oh, he do got tattoos on his neck. Okay.
And I can stand in front of a camera all day long and say, please tell us what you know. Call Crime Stoppers. Call the homicide unit. But to have the father of a victim stand in front of a camera, maybe that's what that person who knows something needs to see and needs to hear to say, I need to tell somebody what I know.
Yeah, because it's also crazy. Aren't we tired of seeing the mothers on camera? We need to see more fathers on the camera. If the fathers are allowed in their children's life, we need to see more fathers on the camera.
Because it is true that 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds on a Friday night at 9:30, on a beautiful November night, should be allowed to go outside and play safely.
Absolutely.
Play where? Because I still don't know where they was playing at. But it was a 53-year-old woman outside. So if they just out just playing like in the yard or something like that, then that's understandable at 9-something at night. Yes, it is.
Absolutely. And that's what my comments yesterday. I don't care how close or how far you live from the West End community. If you live in Cincinnati, you should be appalled by what happened in the West End on Friday night.
So the chief made some comments to me about encouraging whoever did this to come forward, to call police, to give some help to police about what has happened in the West End, and maybe they can, find some peace, that this family could find some peace. And I was at that scene of the shooting today. There was a makeshift memorial. I talked to a man who saw what happened, but he told me, and one of our anchors, Brett Bukansky, is here with me now. He told me that he worries that he'll be the next shooting victim if he comes forward. You can do it anonymously, but that's one of the fears in this community, and that's such a sad thing to have that hanging over you.
It's a sad thing in the Darker community that we is afraid that we is gonna be shot, but that or shot, killed, or some harm is gonna come to you. The sad thing is that's an adult who said that. Us as adults, if we don't know by now that this shit can be anonymous, you should not be a parent. You should not be hunching at all. If you don't know as an adult, you can be anonymous if you saw something. We some slow ass people, I promise y'all.
And it's such a sad thing for the entire community.
Not all.
Because they certainly want this to be solved.
They do. We hear about the fear, we hear about the frustration and the heartache involved, and we do speak to a lot of people, and they see us at a lot of these shootings. There's too many of them, but this one is standing out in particular because not only did it happen in the West End, but where it was located just feet away from the Laurel Playground, which is considered a safe space for a lot of kids. And while this is all happening,
we were feet away from the playground.
While there's fear and people wanting to come forward, and maybe they don't want to, some people are trying to find solutions to make sure this doesn't happen.
You can't. The only solution is to tell on people. That's the only solution that is going to stop what's going on. And then the DA office need to keep people in prison forever. Period, point blank. If those two things don't come together, it ain't going to slow down.
Trauma, and are frustrated, disappointed, disheartened.
Through the balloons?
Yes, I mean snitch. Hell, no. I mean tell. You better tell.
Stuffed animals and the crime tape still up through the leaves. This area of West End remembers 11-year-old Dominic Davis. But on Monday, and attempt to reach out.
Hey, how y'all doing? Can I get to see y'all real quick, please?
Offer some guidance
Youth program.
and potential solutions.
Damn it, we got a youth program, we got programs, we got programs, we got programs. The streets still gonna do what the streets gonna do. The people in the streets are still gonna do what they are going to do until we lock their ass up forever on the first offense. It's gonna continue to happen.
Yesterday we kept hearing the word trauma, and we're not even just talking about the shooting from Friday night. We're talking about years and even decades, generation of trauma. What are you hearing from people?
Decades, generations of trauma. That's the darker hue community. Generations of trauma.
Trauma, it's a really impactful thing because these kids, they see one of their friends who's just 11-year-old get shot and murdered, and it's going to stick with them for the rest of their lives.
When they used to say it takes a village to raise a child, it really does. Sometimes it does, but sometimes that hurts the child because everybody in the village is not right.
LaSharie Upshaw.
You say sometimes it does help and sometimes it doesn't because everybody in the village is not right. She got a point. But we would never get back to the village. We need a village to raise the children because the village cannot correct your children. Yeah, no structure. The village used to have structure. Your neighbors couldn't see you out here BSing and playing around because they'll check you and they'll spank you behind and then send you home and you'll get another one. Until we can get back to where your neighbors and strangers can check your little bad-ass child, there would never be another village.
Explain trauma from her point of view.
It could stem from 20 years ago that they never talked about. It could be their livelihood today.
But also talked about how it can be complicated for people who are just trying to survive.
You can't go get a job. It's hard. I mean, they can now, but it's still hard.
They can't go get a job. Well, I mean, they can. It's hard. We're in the days of the internet. You can work from home. I know everybody not qualified to do that right there, but she's saying that as if these folks is actually, the shooters is actually trying to get a job. Boy, it ain't that damn hard to get no damn job, especially if you is a shooter. Hell, y'all killing enough people in y'all age range to where it is going to be job openings. Because y'all killing employees too. Come on, man.
And it becomes a revolving door. That woman's going to be pregnant again.
While these work,
that woman going to be pregnant again. There you go. I'm glad that she said it. Y'all is in a community where she just said it's hard to get jobs. Then a whole bunch of y'all who actually have jobs, y'all need to get from around them. If it's hard to get jobs, it's not a good place to raise your children because typically the teens work at like the fast food restaurants. If they can't get jobs, then hell, if they ain't got no jobs or programs, then they may become killers. So stop raising your children in these neighborhoods. And if you're in them neighborhoods and you can't get out of those neighborhoods, you need to stop having children. In my mind, you can't love a child producing children in the communities that y'all stay in that is horrible communities. You can't love a child. I don't give a damn what you tell me.
We still have many doors to open.
Say parents raise children, not villages.
In their calling card.
Hopefully, the world will be a better place one day.
One day. I have a dream.
And much like what you heard yesterday from the city manager, the police chief, the mayor, there was also a lot of calls from people in the neighborhood who are afraid of guns. They feel that there are still way too many guns on the street. So that's something that we also heard during that news conference there. They were talking about the access to guns and people not feeling safe. But at the same time, even if there are people who are afraid of guns, speaking to some people, they said they were still holding on to guns because that's the only thing they knew how to do where they felt protected. But at the same time,
the people who's afraid of guns, they have guns and they is holding on to guns because they in fear that they may need the damn gun. Why is y'all so afraid of guns? I don't. As adults, why are you afraid of a gun? Like literally, like why is you personally, you yourself, why is you afraid of a gun? Guns don't work without you. Guns don't work without a human being. So why are you afraid of something that does not work unless you use it? I'm talking about your personal firearm. The hell is you afraid of? See. I never really hear this in other communities. Because for one, other communities, they get guns and they go shooting. They go have fun with their guns. You know what I'm saying? They do that type of stuff right here. You afraid of some shit and everybody else got some shit in your damn neighborhood, but you afraid of the guns? Ain't you used to the gunfire? So what else about the gun is actually keeping you in fear?
Still felt fearful holding on to those guns.
The guy I talked to out there in that neighborhood, he said, I don't have a gun, I'm scared of them, and I don't want to touch one, I don't want to get...
A man is afraid of a gun. I know. There is some men who is afraid because we're not all the same. I get it. I think you should keep that shit to yourself. You was afraid of a gun. You're like afraid of a pen. Now see, this pen can be used as a deadly weapon. The only way it can become a deadly weapon is if I use it as a deadly weapon. A gun can be a paper holder. The only way the gun becomes a deadly weapon is if I use it as a deadly weapon. You afraid of the shit. That's what's up.
Here are the problems of guns.
Problems with guns. They keep they keep being saying the problem with guns. The gun ain't the problem. It's the people with the gun.
Wish that more people would be like that.
There is still a lot of fear.
She say, I wish. I know this little bitch ain't said that right there. Hold on. Say that dumb shit again, baby.
Still holding on to guns because that's the only thing they knew how to do where they felt protected, but at the same time, they still felt fearful holding on to those guns.
The guy I talked to out there in that neighborhood, he said, I don't have a gun, I'm scared of them, and I don't want to touch one, I don't want to get near the problems of guns. We wish that more people would be like that.
You so slow, and this is why you probably single, bitch. Listen. I wish more people would be like that, being afraid of guns and being afraid of being around guns. But if right now somebody rob her ass or beat her ass down or something like that, who is she gonna call? She's gonna call she's gonna call us, law enforcement, and typically why you call law enforcement, because they have this thing called what? A gun. Yeah. Imagine if law enforcement did not have any weapons. Would you call law enforcement? Would you call law enforcement at the same rate that you call law enforcement now if they did not have any weapons? No, you call them because they have weapons. Huh? She just wish more people just felt that way. Grown ass man afraid of a damn gun. Boy, y'all. All right, man.
Still a lot of fear and still a lot of people afraid to come out.
Aren't we supposed to face our fears or something like that? Bitch, go to the gun range.
Those events today where people are going door to door to try to mend those fences, to try to get people to trust one another once again, because they feel that is going to be the beginning of finding those solutions.
So let's hope they find the person or persons who did this. So there's more to come on this later. Again, 11-year-old Dominic Davis was shot dead Friday night. 4 other children also shot in that incident Friday night. A 53-year-old woman also shot. One of the surviving children is in serious condition in the hospital. Coming up, we're going to take a look at the shooting statistics from the West End and touch on what the city has in the works to hopefully stop some of this senseless violence.
Oh, I wish I could find that video to where they is going to show us the statistics in the West End. So if they have statistics, just off the top of my head, if they have statistics of the shootings, violence, killings, and all that stuff in the West End, maybe you should not be raising children in the West End.
Craig, the situation is developing.
If y'all have statistics that need to be shown.
And we're going to continue to monitor what is going on. For now, we'll send it back to you in the studio for the rest of today's news.
That's what's up. All that sucker shit. I don't even like what the hell she said. He afraid of guns, and I wish more people would be like that. If I jump on your ass right now, you going to wish you had a damn gun. We just stupid. We just be saying stuff. I feel like I just got angry. Damn it, let me not be angry. Let me not be angry. Let's go to the next video. Hold on. Shit wild out here, but here we go.
Middle schoolers are mourning their friend who won't be there in school Monday. A memorial with photos of him and a poster board to write down their memories is sitting on the corner where he was shot.
He's the best kid ever. He didn't do no wrong. He was smart in school. He had plenty of friends. He was a good kid. This is unbelievable. That somebody can drive by and shoot children? What is this world coming to?
Another family member was reminding his friends to...
I kind of don't act like she act like this just happening or something like this right here, but I do understand when it hits close to home or something like that, then we tend to care about some stuff, but all over the country, this shit ain't nothing new. I do stories every day, or every other day at least, a child has been killed, so I don't, what is the world coming to, baby? It's been this. It's been right here. For decades. It's been right here. To where children have been getting killed. Are they being killed more? Yes. I'm in agreement. Bam, bam, bam. Not an argument. Here we go.
Stay strong and lean on one another. Loretta Davis, the victim's cousin, says gun violence needs to stop because kids can't play in their front yard without worrying about being shot.
Tomorrow they got to wake up and they have to still relive what has happened to a friend or to a cousin. And so we have to instill in them and pour into them so that they can know that, guess what, yes, this has happened, but I still have people around me that love and care about me.
Shout out for having her real.
She says she has a lot of uncertainty, including explaining to kids how someone could do this when adults struggle to understand themselves. The impact, having a ripple effect on them and the 5 others injured.
It could be real easy to explain to children why people do this type of stuff if we just stop lying. If we just stop lying, it's easy to tell a child why someone would kill people and or kill children. It's real easy. But because we be trying to find a nice way to say it or use some type of metaphor to say it instead of just, listen, your children have the internet. So why would it be hard to explain to a child who has the internet why people do what they do? Because we're going to sit down and we're going to lie to them. We're going to do it in like such a baby way, but then when they go on their phone, they see this shit every day. And then they're just going to come up with their own explanation for it anyway. And then they're going to look at you as the adult as you's a liar. You can't even be honest, but you want children to be honest with you. If we just stop lying, it's real simple.
People shooting randomly at each other while kids are out playing, which, guess what, it is unacceptable. As a person, as a citizen, we know what we should be doing. The kids love them, they got along with everyone. So this is a rough pill to swallow.
He said, Willie, I thought about this. He said, we keep talking about gun violence in the community, but how many protests have there been in front of gun stores or the community that makes the guns? See, we be just talking. Oh, now that's a fact. Oh, they ain't posting up at the gun shops. They not posting up at the gun shops. But watch this. In my mind, even if they protest at the gun shops, it still won't change nothing because the people who are doing the shootings, they're not getting legal firearms. That's it. That's the biggest thing. They're not getting, and this is why it's so hard, especially when Democrats and liberals be talking about we need to change the gun law. We need to change the gun laws, and the gun laws, they don't get changed. Why? Because it's not the people with the legal guns. No common sense person is going to back up the change of gun laws when gun laws is doing what gun laws is supposed to do. You cannot buy a gun legally without going through the feds. So what is there to change? When the people who are doing the crime, they have illegal guns. You know what need to change about gun laws? If you have a gun illegally, we need to put you in jail forever. If they really want to say we really do care about the people and people people shouldn't have illegal firearms. But again, they talk too much. Hell, all they do is talk. They really don't want no damn change. Hell, the majority of us don't want change either. We full of it. We do a good little talk shit, but that's about it. We go on about our day. Simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really nothing. Your politicians gonna sit back and say the same dumb shit. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna have meetings and we're gonna come together with the community to see what we can do to prevent and or stop all of the gun violence. So we just gonna keep talking. We just gonna keep talking. We're gonna keep voting for y'all to say the same bullshit that you've been saying for decades, but we're just gonna keep talking. We're just gonna keep having meetings. This is all we're gonna do is just have meetings. Somebody need to sit down with the damn DA and tell the DA, listen, they need to get forever. Fuck all that second chance and all that dumb shit. Oh, well, they was young and they made a mistake. Hell, mistakes get you killed, don't it? So mistakes should get your life. Just saying. I don't see why it's... I do have an understanding why. But it's just like, I just don't understand why they just won't. No. I'm going to say it like this right here. When we go to the county meetings and commissioner meetings and shit, I have not seen one parent, person in the community say, well, why don't y'all change the laws to where if they use a gun to commit a damn crime, they get forever? I ain't seen one black person ever say that. Not at a meeting. Not at the little county meetings, the like the county commissioners, the mayors, meetings and gatherings, the governor meetings and gatherings and shit that they be having. We play too much. Shout out to the Internet OG for the $5. Oh, well, the Internet OG show for the $5 super chat. Say off topic. They say, will I pay $20 a month to play the game with you? Oh man, that's what's up. Listen, I haven't been able to play the game in a good little minute and shit because I be doing some other stuff now, man. I don't know. Maybe when I get back on it, maybe. But look here. Which one is this one? Let's go to the last one then. Yeah. The city hall meetings and stuff like that. No one is standing up saying they need to get forever. Fuck all that little second chance shit. For what? Sometimes we mess up when we're young. Well, mom and them, schools need to teach them from elementary school. If you mess up in a certain way, you do not get a second chance. We should have been teaching the children anyway that your decisions can get you killed. And I mean from kindergarten. But like I've been trying to tell you, if you have not taught your child by 2 months, they damn they ain't gonna make it. If a child ain't learned how to take care of themselves by 2 months, they damn they ain't gonna make it. You say, well, he need to run for office. Listen, I am thinking about it. I am trying to get my educational stuff on YouTube because I'm gonna go to YouTube University and get my political science degree or my political science certificate through YouTube. I got to educate myself really good so I can go up there and speak that fly stuff the way it need to be spoke out here and add some of me, put some of my charisma down. And it's not even so much about me even winning. It's not so much about me even winning the seat because I really don't even know if I want the seat. You know what I'm saying? Because they might mess around and damn it, they might offer me something and I might sell my soul. I don't know. I got bills just like you do. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no telling. But just to be able to speak on something and then hopefully the media will be around and then the media will catch me. They catch what I say and now it just went nationwide. Let it spread like that right there. You know what I'm saying? Got to throw them ideas out. Some things that people with their constituents refuse to talk about and refuse to deal with. Let's get to this last one.
News for you tonight. The search is intensifying for the suspect in that shooting that left an 11-year-old little boy dead and 5 other people wounded, including 4 kids. Today, the impact of that shooting settles in on the community struggling to deal with this loss. And WLWT News 5's Brian Hemrick has more on this story.
Well, the memorial for this 11-year-old victim continues to grow. People have left stuffed animals, candles, signed this poster board. But what happened here has had an impact far beyond this street corner. It's rattled an entire community.
You say take the do-rag off to go viral? Hey.
Very, very hard.
I got to get my hair did first. This is a protective style.
I'm just so sad for the families because I feel like they were in their own neighborhood, you know? And they were in this little, you know, patio space.
At the memorial for 11-year-old Dominic Davis, his image looks out at the exact spot where he was killed. Looking back today was his father, Isaac Davis. He tells me his son was hit multiple times, that Dominic was just outside with some friends and not very far from his own doorstep when the gunfire erupted.
Got hit multiple times. And then somebody said earlier that daddy got neck tattoos. Uh-oh, we thinking. I don't know if daddy was like in the streets. I don't know if daddy in the streets. Or did he get the tattoos, but he's not in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he wasn't in the streets, you know, because then if he was in the streets, then we can kind of be like, well, hell, this like may be like your ops or something, and your ops know your child. You know what I'm saying? But I am hoping not, but who am I? Shout out to Dwayne for the $2 cash app. Say, for my dog, say get loose, do something stupid, I go to jail. There it is. Sure enough, he say was 11-year-old a rapper? Hope not.
He says all of this comes after another family tragedy when he lost another daughter to brain cancer several years ago. 5 others, including juveniles, were injured in the shooting. Its impact has rippled through the entire community and into the school where Dominic attended.
So it's been a devastating time. Obviously, our entire learning community has been affected. We're just trying to band together, support one another so that we can get through these tough times and just plan out on how we're going to deal with this moving forward.
So if you'd like to help this family, the most immediate need, they're accepting donations through the Hall and Jordan Funeral Home to help pay for the funeral expenses. Brian Hemrick, WLWT, News 5.
Hold on.
Still ahead for you, our commitment to
plan out on how we're going to deal with this moving forward.
So if you'd like to help this family, the most immediate need, they're accepting donations through the Hall and Jordan Funeral Home.
The Hall. Let's see. The Hall and Jordan Funeral Home. The Hall and Jordan Funeral Home. And this in Cincinnati. Okay. I can click their website. Our plans. Because I've already tried to look for a GoFundMe, but they said the Hall and Jordan Funeral Home is the place to go. So
most immediate need, they're accepting donations through the Hall and Jordan Funeral Home to help pay for the funeral expenses. Brian Hemrick.
Okay, pay for the funeral expenses. I found it. Out of Cincinnati, Ohio. What do we have? Okay, this is Thompson Hall and Jordan Funeral Home. Ever since 1953. I got it. We got some obituaries. We got services planning. Like a true player right there too. Honoring your loved ones. They view all services, funeral, cremation, burials, planning and resources, online planning checkbook. Your questions answered, yada yada yada. Say what the families are saying. I guess the families are saying some stuff. But okay, let's see. I don't even know which thing like to click on. Oh, hold on. Obituary services. Damn it, dog it. The repast. We got planning. About our storage. The contact. So I guess that you will have to contact them like they don't have like a link. And it goes back to the no insurance thing. It goes back to the no insurance thing. And I just finally started to say you don't care about your children, man, if you ain't got no damn insurance. You know, you don't care about your kids if you don't have no damn insurance, especially on you. If you ain't got no insurance on yourself, knowing that we could die today and leave behind our children, I don't think you care nothing about no damn children. Me, to be perfectly honest, they should have did like a little link or something like that, right? I don't understand it. Services, cremation, bam, Cincinnati cremation professionals, trustworthy cremation providers. Got that. So what the family's saying, they ain't saying too much. Planning options, personality option or personalization options. What do we have for the personal? Oh, look at mama them. Teachers rule. Okay. Creating services. Say no others. Support your loved ones near and far. Got that. Ideas for personalizing. Ooh, look at them lax. They got them lax, baby. They got the stretch lax for you. Make you look good when they slide up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got the military honors, balloon signings and release, the repast catering. So they cooking, so you ain't got to bring no potluck. You know what I'm saying? Because they do their own catering. You just got to pay for it. You just got to pay for it. They got the horse drawn carriage. That's what's up. Printable memorabilia. We got the webcasting. So I'm guessing that you can click a link if the people who cannot make it from out of town can also be a part of the funeral. That's what's up. The eulogies and stuff, candlelight ceremony, video tribute, butterfly release. That's what's up. You just got to pay just a little bit more and stuff like that right there. You say it's a $10 cremation. You say, Willie, Gerber, life is only $1. Facts. When you get it when they born. When you get it when they is born out here in these streets. We keep talking about insurance and people, they still just want to do what they've been doing. They just want to do what they've been doing. One thing I can tell you about the community, somebody know who shot them boys. Or somebody know who shot them people. It's in the community. Yeah. Somebody know. A few people know. Don't ever get it twisted. A few people know. Don't think, oh my God, somebody did a shooting and nobody saw anything. We always see everything and we have not seen nothing. We seen it, but we ain't seen nothing. We got grown folks in the community still scared. They scared to do it anonymously. Y'all need to go to hell. It need to be like a chapter or damn it, something in the Bible. The Bible need to have some add-ons. I know that the books say nothing shall be added and nothing shall be taken away. But Lord, we need to put an excerpt in it or a etc ... etc. something. We need to add something to that Bible. You as an adult cannot get into heaven if you is afraid to give information anonymously. Y'all need y'all ass kicked and y'all need to go to hell and stay in hell. You should not be able to get out of hell. You need to be burning, burning like in fish grease or something like that, or chicken grease. Or pork grease, like pork grease and fish grease, like shit, like it make it sick, something like that right there. And a lot of y'all don't eat pork, so that means you need to be frying that pork then. Fry your ass some bacon. We need to cut your limbs off, fry them and give them to you or something. You know what I'm saying? You say, well, it sounds like you the gatekeeper. I need to listen. I am at the gates of heaven, explaining to you why you can't come on up in this thing. Because y'all was cowards on earth. And I don't think that God want cowards in the kingdom. I really don't. Just me thinking about it. If I was God, you wouldn't be able to come on around here. I promise you, I'm going to leave you where you at. I'm going to leave you where you at. You mean to tell me that I'm finna let you into the kingdom I'm finna let you in the kingdom. And you wouldn't do some shit anonymously. You wouldn't even do it in a text message. It's your email, nothing. You wouldn't write a letter, put it in the mailbox, or give it to the mailman and send it to the Department of Justice or something. Send it to the police department. You won't even do that right now. No wonder we will continue to fail. We will always fail if you have well, hell, if we're afraid of guns. Obviously, we are afraid of the hell was I just saying? We are afraid of telling on people anonymously. Grown ass people afraid of guns that don't work unless you make it work. Y'all got to grow up. Oh, y'all got to grow up. Hold on, bam. Damn it, I thought I just grabbed the rail. I think I had gotten a little bit in my feelings for just a second. I was just going on a rant. I shouldn't have been going on a rant. But it just like bothered me sometimes. I'm like, how the hell is we so soft but we so hard? Ladies, how is you all so strong and you afraid to do some shit anonymously? How is y'all real N-words, real ninjas in the community, and you afraid to do something anonymously? But y'all gangster in Ohio, ain't it? Cincinnati. Huh? But y'all ain't got no problem with going and grabbing y'all gun right now and shooting somebody down. And you afraid to tell on the bitch anonymously. I'm a real G. I'm a gangster in my hood. So fast. Y'all weak. You're weak. You scared of your shit getting shot up. You weak. Damn it, I forgot what song that Plies had. Damn it, what? How in the hell he said that part? Somebody need to tell you that your daddy was a ussy or something. Damn it, it's something like that right there. It's some. Yeah. Damn it, where Bone Thugs and Harmony when you need them? This is crazy. Damn it, let's go to Florida. My state, stand your ground state, bust a bitch, go home state. Please don't run up with for our life state. As y'all found out earlier today that I did not even much know that we had done voted in Florida. I don't know how I missed it. Maybe I was busy. But that's no excuse because I am the news and I'm supposed to know this type of stuff I hear in these streets. Listen, remember, I ain't going to forget ever again. I ain't going to ever forget again. I hope not. But look here, recreational marijuana, we have been fighting. We have been fighting for the longest. We have been petitioning. We have companies who have been putting up millions and stuff just to get it on the ballot in 2024. The people in the higher court has been arguing or complaining about the wording. Now, words do matter. I ain't tripping. Words do matter. But like I stated yesterday, you know, it's strange that we have medical marijuana is legal, so marijuana is good enough for medical. But marijuana is good enough for medical as long as you get prescribed it. But marijuana is not good if you decide to take marijuana on your own. You as an adult cannot decide to take this marijuana on your own. You need somebody with a degree to tell you or allow you, give you the right to use marijuana. Everybody's been okay with this. Yes, medical marijuana, I'm okay with that, but recreational though, no. People is going to abuse and use and abuse it. I can't stand you slow motherfuckers out here in the street. I can keep getting prescriptions for the marijuana. But you will tell me that if it's recreational, people's going to abuse it. While I can keep getting, watch it. Most drugs, you can only get a certain amount of refills, right? Right. Marijuana, it's unlimited refills. You can use and abuse recreational, but I'm okay with medical. Yeah, no. We never thought about it like that. It's okay if somebody got a degree and give you a piece of paper, yeah, because you're more of a man than I am. So you got to give me the right to do some shit. But anyway, let's see what's being said about Florida.
Today, supporters and opponents of recreational marijuana in Florida took to the high court in Tallahassee to make their case. The Florida Supreme Court is considering a 2024 proposal to put recreational marijuana on the ballot.
And that would allow voters to choose whether recreational marijuana use should be legal for those over 21 in Florida. Here's a look at all the states that have now legalized recreational marijuana. There are 24 of them, as well as Washington, D.C. Those states you see highlighted in yellow just voted to legalize recreational marijuana this year. Ohio is one of them. It was already legal in the states highlighted in green, but
already legal in states highlighted in green. Y'all still understand alcohol is perfectly fine. Y'all know a whole bunch of the body cam videos that we do here. Most of them people is intoxicated on alcohol.
here in Florida, as News4 Jax reporter Vic Michelucci shows us, the state's attorney general is pushing back against the language of the proposed bill.
Okay.
There are already dispensaries all across the state of Florida like this one in 5 Points. That's
it's reefer airwell, but not for you and me without a prescription.
For someone with a medical marijuana card, a license. This would be a different story, allowing recreational use of cannabis for anyone over the age of 21.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Florida Supreme Court, please be seated.
You all have to listen to this argument now. Listen to the argument.
We think in several ways this ballot summary is misleading.
Not so fast, says Florida's Attorney General. One of her top lawyers spoke to the state Supreme Court in Tallahassee today against this push, allowing voters to decide if they want recreational pot in Florida.
There is at least ambiguity in this ballot summary that a reasonable voter could look to and think this will not be criminal under federal law, or at least there will be some
I don't know how a voter could, when it says it does not immunize violations of federal law, how a voter could be confused by that.
Shout out to the judge. I think the judge be blowing. I think the judge be blowing, or the judge just use common sense. I'm going to back him up. I'm going to back him up. I'm going to let him say that fly shit again. Because he's saying that we may get confused by using marijuana, that we may be confused that it's okay on a federal level. When we keep being told marijuana is not legal on a federal level. How the hell will we get confused by some shit that we know is a Schedule 1? Because they're still trying to fight it to be at least a Schedule 2. Shout out to YL for the $1.99 super chat. He say, come to Cali, share this high ass rent and good smoke out here. That's what's up. Look. Listen to the dumb shit.
A reasonable voter could look to and think this will not be criminal under federal law, or
this will not be criminal under federal law. So that means him as an attorney and your boss think we stupid. They think we can't read the fine print. You think that we have not continuously for decades heard, but it's not legal under federal law. So y'all just treating us like the children, huh? Say it one more again.
Summary that a reasonable voter could look to.
A reasonable voter. Remember, he used the word reasonable. A reasonable voter is not stupid. A reasonable voter knows it's not legal under federal law.
And think this will not be criminal under federal law, or at least there will be some
I don't know how a
subset.
voter could, when it says it does not immunize violations of federal law.
It does not immunize violation under federal law. It's in the paperwork. It's clearly in the paperwork. So how will we get it confused? Huh? I would love to hear him answer that.
How a voter could be confused by that. I'm baffled by the argument.
Basically, it was an hour of lawyering, legal back and forth over whether the proposal is misleading, because recreational marijuana is still against federal law.
You see how he just said it in this news clip? They've been saying this shit for decades. That is still illegal under federal law.
No matter what the states decide.
It's a solemn responsibility of citizens and a solemn right to amend their constitution.
John Bash represents the group that wants recreational marijuana to be on the ballot next year, giving voters the choice. Floridians overwhelmingly voted to support medical marijuana use in 2016.
2 years later, we're here with virtually the same language.
The Supreme Court has not returned an opinion on this latest idea. Last night, however, voters in Ohio passed an amendment to their constitution, making it the 24th state to legalize medical marijuana. The states in blue have decriminalized recreational weed. Those in green allow medical marijuana, and those in gray ban cannabis altogether.
We asked you on news4jax.com if...
I thought weed was at least decriminalized or something like in Georgia, but it's not. Hold on. The states in gray is against it. Texas is against reefer? That's deep. Say that again.
They ban cannabis altogether.
They ban cannabis altogether. Wow.
We asked you on news4jax.com if you support recreational marijuana use here in the state of Florida, and we got dozens of responses.
Viewer M said, "I think it's a stupid idea. I'm sick of smelling it everywhere I go."
Well, then stay in the house.
Christopher said, "Wonderful. It's way overdue. Medically, it's been a boon for the Sunshine State." Heather wrote, "I would be ecstatic. Next step would be to exonerate everyone for past marijuana convictions."
I like that.
And an anonymous viewer told us, "As a medical card holder, my only concern would be availability of products due to the accessibility to everyone. As I use the products for pain and anxiety, I'd hate for availability to become an issue."
Boy, shut up. Yeah, hate for availability to become an issue. Do you understand if they make it legal, recreational? The shops is going to be able to order about 5 times more than they have been ordering and or getting for the medical marijuana. Do you know that they're going to stock up really, really heavy? Because now they get to make more money. You think that they're going to take a chance of running now. Now. Can it happen? Yeah and no. Have we seen a decline of liquor stores not having liquor? Ever since you've been born, has there been a decline and or we can't find liquor? Has there been a liquor drought since you've been on earth? For some reason, we keep that liquor going, don't we? And that's not even medical. That's for everyone.
Under current Florida law, anyone in possession of 20 grams or less faces a misdemeanor with up to a year in prison and a $1,000 fine.
I didn't know that. I thought it was decriminalized in Florida, though. Under 20 grams, it's a misdemeanor. Up to a year in prison, a $1,000 fine. That's some reefer, though.
More than that is considered a felony with up to 30 years behind bars and a maximum $200,000 in
still locking people up for a plant.
Fines. Vic Michelucci, Channel 4, the local station.
We need our air whoop person. We really do. They playing with people. Shout out to everybody who have left their state to move to a state to where it is legal, so you can live your big goddamn life. You should be able to do what you want to do. I think it all should be legal. In my mind, the reason that people do things so much and the reason that people do things in general is because you tell people that they can't do things. Just in my mind. Keep telling a person what they can't do, that's what they want to do. This is why we do STD Fridays. Huh? Go ahead on and spread that up. Go ahead on and hunch raw. Get it in. One thing about it, gonna do it anyway. If you tell them not to, you should always wear rubber. You should always protect yourself. All that dumb shit. When we don't always wear rubber and we don't always protect ourselves. You know. But you're telling adults what to do. And adults will rebel. Hell, children rebel. So, of course, adults are going to rebel. You say crack too, Willie? So I'm just asking, hey, all street drugs need to be legal. Let me explain something to you. Watch it. You think people is not doing, let's say, heroin because it's illegal? You think people's not doing meth because it's illegal? I think people's not doing certain drugs. Some people's not doing certain drugs because they don't want to do the drug. Because if you wanted to do the drug, you can do the drug. Every other drug other than marijuana, it's not a drug, it's a plant. Everything other than marijuana stays in your system for a long period of time, and people, they have these good jobs and they may get randoms. So that's the number one reason in my mind people don't smoke weed. It's not that they don't want to smoke weed. It's because they don't want to put their livelihood in jeopardy by the damn joint. And that's why when it does become legal, those people who could not smoke, they will smoke. Except for like the truckers and, you know, people that fall under the DOT laws and I think the police and the fire department. It's people like that right there, they're still not going to be able to smoke. But people with like other jobs and shit, the way it don't fall under DOT regulations, they're going to smoke and they will drink less. When you allow people to smoke reefer, they will drink less. I can promise you that. The reason so many people drink liquor is because it's legal and you can still keep your good job. If people want to do drugs other than marijuana with their good jobs, they would do them drugs. Why? Because they get out your system 2-3 days. They can have a weekend blast. All the other drugs get out your system 2-3 days. So if they wanted to do the heroin, the meth, the coke, PCP, the LSD, I think the mushrooms too, if I'm not mistaken, it's out your system between 1 and 3 days. So in my mind, if they legalized it, I don't think it's going to make people do the drug. Because it's really, by it being illegal, it's really not stopping them from doing the drug because they can still keep their jobs. You say, Willie, they're just trying to put the corner boys out of work and back in jail. Do you know what's strange, though? Watch this. Do you really know what's strange? In all the states to where it's legal, there's still dope boys on the street selling weed. I don't know how that is working or how that works out, but a lot of people, they still rather go to their weed man. They still rather deal with the weed man they've been dealing with 5, 10, 15 years. I'm talking about the states to where it's legal. Like you can go to the store and get reefer. They'll rather go to the weed man. They'll rather deal with the player in the apartment complex than to go to the store. Now, maybe because the store prices is probably higher. I'm not sure. I'm not in those states. Somebody please put me up on game. I'm just asking. Oh, they undersell the shops. Hell, you got to compete. You got to compete. I don't know a weed man that done went out of business yet in a state that weed is legal in. I haven't heard of them yet. He said, I went to St. Louis for a funeral, Sonia. He said my aunt was 96 when she passed. Oh, wow. Oh, Rip, the dope boys charge the same prices? Well, hell, I don't blame them. Because, listen, if the dope boys charge the same price as the store, now the competition isn't about price. It's about distance. It's about convenience. If I live in a apartment complex, and let's say the store is up the street, a half a mile up, or something like that right there. But my weed man is in the apartment complex, I'm going to the weed man. So it becomes convenient. What is more convenient for you? Now, if I'm on my way home and I got to stop somewhere, and right where I'm stopping is next to the weed store, then I may go to the weed store. Supposed to wait until I get home, hooking up with my connect inside the apartment complex. You know. He said the weed shops are for tourists. Yeah, now that's great right there. Now that can keep people safe. The weed shops can keep people safe. It's better if you from out of town. Go to the licensed place. Go to a building and get your reefers. Yeah. Stop walking the streets looking for the reefer. Nope. Go to the weed shop and get your reefer. The only thing is the weed man works 24/7. Yeah. They got to really grind now. But convenience goes a long way. I promise you it do. The weed man might have bigger sacks for the same price. You may be right. You may be right about that. Say I would never smoke street weed ever again. And a lot of people is let's say trusting the weed shops better than the street entrepreneurs is because that fentanyl out here. Shout out to Big U for the $2 super chat. He said that's because dispensaries be taxing too much. I can believe that right there. So the weed shop prices is higher. The weed shop prices is higher because they got to pay them taxes. But if you're from out of town, please pay the higher price. It's not going to hurt you this one time with your one little trip to pay a higher price. Stay safe out here. You say, Willie, the THC level is better than the dispensary. Oh, really? I didn't know. Yeah, like, just be careful. That street weed might be sprinkled with that fentanyl. You say, if y'all only heard about the mold in mass growth facilities, though. That's a good point, too. That's a good point. See, now, we don't want to get to where because now it's legal and it got rules and regulations that is better. We don't want to do that right there because then they could be putting some inside. Yeah, the government weed. They could be putting some inside that reefer that'll have you eating your feet or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to put all our trust in one source. We really don't. You never know. The weed shops are extremely higher. I can believe that right there. Listen, I would just say, if you was in a state to where it is legal, let me help y'all out. Well, hell, first I got to ask a question because I do not know. Do they sell them by the pound? Is any weed shop able to sell them by the half a pound, or something like that right there? Shout out to Big UU for the $2 super chat. He said the dispensary also buy and sell to the streets. Oh, yeah. I know some people that know some people. That's how they, yeah. Because they do it on the back end. Why? Because they are being taxed so high. Yeah. So a lot of the weed shops is funneling that work to the streets so they can make some money because they getting taxed up the bourgeois, or however you're supposed to say that right there, by the government. You say it's strictly regulated. Yeah, the government is the foulest out here. You say you can buy up to a zip. All right, damn. Yes, the mold in the smoke shops give me pneumonia. Oh, wow. Shout out to Sanjay for the $2 super chat. You say I get my OZs for $150 for top shelf runts all day. Oh, really? So you get the whole thing? Or you get the OZ for the 1/5. I heard that they were doing like a 265 down in Dade County for the OZ. Yeah, no. But different states, different place, but it's not legal in Florida, so I kind of get it. But what I want to say is, if y'all gonna get your taxes and stuff like that right there, like if they were selling them like a half pound or a pound, buy your half or your pound once a year. Buy shit once a year. So you ain't got to keep going out and all that fly shit right there, but wait until you get like your taxes or something like that. Wait until you got about $1,500, $2,000 or something to put on it. But do it if you can. Don't. Do not just buy all that damn reefer and now you can't pay your rent. We ain't talking about that right there. You say, what? Georgia is 200 plus? You say, get your license and grow your own 5 plants per person per house holder of legal age in Illinois. You say facts $130 for a zip. When you farm, oh really? High price, low CBD and THC levels. You say I'm trying to get high, not smoke it from Friday high. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get high. That's what's up. He said the more you buy, the more you smoke. You say 1 year is not gonna cut it. Well, really, it depends on you as a smoker though. I see some people having to smoke 2-3 joints a day, and I'm like, you need to take a break. I think I smoke too much personally, but to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Because back in my day, back when I used to blow, I hit that bitch twice, put that bitch out. I'm straight because I need to be in control. Listen, I need a light high, but I need to still be in control. I need to be able to still function. And that's not to say people who smoke a lot not able to function. I'm saying me personally. You know what I'm saying? So, a half a pound, I'm going past a year. I can do a half pound will probably do me by 2 years easy. Because I don't like to be high no more. No. I have to be in control. So I like a little light buzz thing. You know what I'm saying? You say people who have never been to the dispensary think they know it all but don't know anything. See, and I don't know. I don't know what the hell going on, so I got to just take y'all words for it. You say the tolerance is high as a giraffe monkey over here. Willie, get it in. Get it in. You say, oh, Willie, you ain't smoking. I can't smoke. Damn it, I am retired. I am retired. But look. I don't know nobody. I don't trust people. Well, I trust humans to be humans. I don't want to get with that Fendi. I don't want to get with that sprinkle on that. I do not trust. Oh, Jesus. said, I smoke a OZ in a week solo. Whoo. So y'all be smoking like the whole thing, though. Well, y'all smokers, though. Y'all, all right, cool. Shout out to the real smokers out here in these streets. You know, but a player like me, I don't. When I finally find it, though, when I finally find what I need a doggone find, I'm going to roll up a J and find that bitch and hit that bitch twice and put that bitch out and go on about my day. I can't get high like that. They said that zip's gone in 2 weeks. That's really, really getting it. That's really, really getting it. He says, so some D boys had a women get a card for cramps. You can get a medical card for cramps? Y'all lying to me. You is lying to me. Come on now. Come on. Is anybody else going to back you up? Is anybody else going to back you up by that right there? Listen, if you got your weed card because of cramps, I know something. He said the best weed is here in Cali. He said a half a pound, 2 months, gone. Woo, y'all smoking. What? You can get a card for anything. Wow. For migraines too. Yep. I heard about the migraines. I heard about the migraines, anxiety, depression, if I'm not mistaken, insomnia. There's a few more things, right? But you just said you can get shit for anything. Got it. Say anybody got a previous broke bone. Oh, wow. Postpartum, you can get it. You say in Illinois, cramps is a fact. Wow. You say I pay $120 for an OZ that lasts me 2 weeks. That's what's up. You got an ankle injury. You can get it for obesity. That might not be the good thing for obesity. In the beginning, it may not be a good thing. Like if you is like a beginning smoker and you obese, that might not be like a good tool to use if you're trying to lose weight. You know, but after a while you get used to the munchies and stuff like that right there, and then it won't affect you as much. You say, if I wasn't married to such a good man over 40 and fine, I would literally be high all day, red eyes, and still on the job. That's what's up. You say, Willie, I don't like smoking the same weed all the time. I like variety. I hear people talk about that right there. I hear people talk about that. Yeah. I see, I think people like variety, but once they find maybe like that one, or like that 2 favorite or something like that, is on and popping with just those 2, and then they'll try something else. You know what I'm saying? But they keep they keep their favorite now. They're going to keep their favorite. Shout out to Dana Dang for becoming a member. I appreciate that right there. You can get it for ADHD. Okay. He said, I used to smell so loud, people thought I was a dealer. Listen. And this is kind of why I say a lot of things, we need to do it at the crib, though. We need to do it at the crib. The flyest thing is, when I be seeing people out and about, and I know that they're high. People have told me, hell yeah, I'm high. See, but I smoke before I leave. And I get in the tub, did it in this, put on my clothes, and I'm out. You know, you can't never smell them. Which I think is a good thing, because it's kind of like you don't want that type of attention out in public. See, but back in the day when I used to smoke, I ain't give a damn on what I smelled like. Yeah, I'm high in the mother. You know what I'm saying? Because you just didn't care. You know. You say Cali ain't got nothing on Colorado? Ooh. Say I like all the flowers. Kush is the best smell in the world to me. He say you be sliding. He said that Xanax is big now. He say smoking during the week and snort on the weekends. Get it in. That's what I'm talking about. He said, I didn't know that I smelled loud. He said, my nose already smelled like that. Oh, facts. Yep. A lot of times you don't know what you smell like until somebody say, damn, boy, that's you? Oh, girl, that you smell like that? Yeah. You are so right, because the smell is in your nose hairs. Yep. Say, I smoked 1/4 pound by myself in the week. Boy, y'all got some, y'all doing y'all thing. I am so jealous. You say, I smoke, but you would never smell it on me. That's what's up. Y'all, we're finna go ahead on and get on up out of here, man. I sure enough appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. You say, well, I keep 3 flavors at all times. You say red, mid, and well done like a steak. That's what's up. You say, I vape, no smell. You say, I smoke 2 blunts and hoop, but no one will ever know. There it is. Sativa or indica. What y'all on? Listen, players, prostate cancer awareness right here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your la-la, and or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. You say that indica. You say that hybrid. Nope. We is not doing Rumble tonight. Not doing it tonight. I wasn't able to put the stuff together for tonight because I really just wanted to touch on that 11-year-old. Well, not touch on the 11-year-old. I want to touch on the story about the 11-year-old, and that's all that I had for tonight. He said, thank you for the show, Willie. You welcome, and thank you for showing up. He said, thank you for your time, Pastor. You welcome. Thank y'all like always. He said, a whole lot of indica. He said, everything. It don't matter. Finna go ahead on and get it on in. Listen, man, I'm going to see y'all manana. Y'all come check on your peoples at 12 o'clock. Remember, y'all, subscribe. Share, like. He said that endo have chilled out for real. And have you chilled out? He say, I had a DOT card for 10 years and I smoked the whole time. That's what's up. Said the greatest show on earth, the Willie Williams Show. I appreciate that right there. You all, I'm finna go ahead on and bounce. Man, y'all have a good one. Go ahead on and get your blow on. Say love your commentary. You have a good night. Thank you. Y'all, I am out of here. See y'all mañana. Peace.